Nordic
Right.
alliance.
Then that gives you an opportunity to implement what 12 is about, because you do cover a larger mass. Is
Right.
that kind of where it
Absolutely. I think that
Yeah.
what you want to be able to do, when you have something new and great, you want access to distribution and mass promotion so that it can get to the largest number of people as quickly as possible. And you do want to be in a position where it's not going to bankrupt your company to take some risks on promoting something that on the surface, if all you're caring about is watching, your money,
Right.
it's necessarily the right thing to be doing. But that you're able to do that, at least in certain instances, and particularly when you feel there's something really important in the creative work.
Because when you talked about the creative piece, that could take that business to an all new level if people start to focus that there's great creativity.
Right.
there.
Well, absolutely. And what I actually, be willing to make any kind of bet that this company would outperform any existing company, because number one, you wouldn't have people getting excess compensation. I think a couple $1 million a year is fine. I don't think anyone really needs to make much more than that. And so number one, your cost structure would go down, because in some of these media companies, you have just the CEOs making 20, 30, 40, $50 million. It makes no sense. So you save some money there. More importantly, even on the middle and lower levels, you would incentivize people. Look, if this thing really hits, you're going to get some really nice bonuses, but we're going to keep your salary at a more modest level because, we really want to ensure that we're going to be sustainable. And we want to take, if you think of it in these terms, a little bit of your extra salary and use it to fund some other projects that normally wouldn't get funded.
It's more on a conscious level
Yeah,
or
it's-
something.
Well,
If you want to call it that.
it could be. I'm trying to stay away from sort of anything that's too nichey. I mean, I really see mainstream. I mean, I could see in this company actually including the purchase of companies like Playboy magazine. If you're, because I think there's room for everything, and and I'm saying Playboy and not Hustler or Screw or some of the more, whatever category, do it the best that you can with the most respect, for people that you can. Even kids do like these shoot 'em up games. Avoid completely working with them, but I wouldn't make it our focus either. I try to come up, I like Guitar Hero is a better, way to make money. But at the same time, it's sort of like, it's not that this company is going to be the censor. I think that it will naturally evolve and draw.
Influence.
Yeah, it'll be an influencer. And I think that in the end, you see, my vision is also very different. I actually don't want anyone to own this company. I want to, finance it just with bonds. I want to pay off the bonds. And then, much like the Green Bay Packers are owned by the city of Green Bay, I want
The people.
humanity, all humanity, to basically own this company. And then, it's, and why not? Because, just because it's never been done before, doesn't mean it can't be done. And the success of this would have repercussions far beyond just media, because it would also be a model of how because eventually, if you've got, the ability to envision 100 or 200 years, there's no necessity that we even need money. I mean, there's ways of living on this planet that, are different than what we happen to have evolved, that are more efficient. I mean, we're already on the level of the physical money. It's kind of, you get a credit and you get a debit and you get a credit. And well, maybe it ends up getting, you get credit and debit, and it's more for the goodwill and energy you put out. And, you need to think, but, that's sort of getting, but we don't need to be at that level. Just, what's practical in terms of why we have the money economy? How can you create a company that's going to be extremely profitable, that is going to attract the best and the brightest, and continue to produce great products?
See, I'd like to interrupt by saying that we're going to go down to the little Mexican restaurant down on the corner, and anybody who wants to come and ask some more questions, as you can tell, Bill is just prolific in every direction, and his enthusiasm, it's just wonderful. I'm just blessed that he's with us this few days, and we've gotten to spend all this time together. But I hope everybody will come down there, and he's more than willing to sign books.
Oh yeah,
to buy them. Let's do that.
You got to buy all her books.
Yes.
And if you can't, and if you've already bought one, buy another one. Give it to somebody. She's got to sell out here.
I bought a 12 just like you asked.
You already bought 12?
Oh, yeah.
If you're out of books, you have
Good job, Helen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored.
because
Yes,
You're the
yes,
first
I'm
we
more honored.
I know you're the first person because I've told people they should start doing this. You're the first person I know of, somebody else may have, but you're the first, but I doubt that they would have bragged. So thank you very much.
You're welcome, because I'm very honored,
Thank you.
to listen to you, to talk, and I want you to sign those books.
I'll
so I
sign
can
them.
keep all
Yeah,
my
well, let's
friends.
get the signing started.
Yes,
Everybody brings their own, wisdom and love, whatever, and you guys are great.
thank you.
Thank you, Catherine.